All right. Yeah. Um. Yeah. This is PayPal slash Patreon from Drew. Carrying on with the stripped back Radiohead. I think anyway. Because it is Radiohead. It's not a Tom York. It's Radiohead. Johnny, Thom, and a CR78, which is that keyboard. In it. I think it's a keyboard. But present tense. I'm guessing the song's called present tense. So yeah, let's go. Oh.
Like a weapon, like a weapon of self-defense, self-defense against the present, against the present. Present tense. I won't get heavy. Don't get heavy. Keep it light and keep it moving. I'm doing crashing down, I'll be dancing, freaking out, deaf, dumb, and blind. And you, I'm lost. And you, I'm lost. I won't turn around, or the penny will drop. Won't stop now, won't slack off. All this love will be in vain. Stop from falling down on mine. It's no one's business but mine. All this love has been in vain.
their use of modern things, because to be honest, they can do it to a point where you don't even notice that back in to it. Because there was a point where you're just listening to them. First off, let's talk about the chord selection. That was some crazy ass chords. I don't even know what chords. Like I say, I can play guitar to a level, but I most of the time with guitar players, I can see what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? I know what they're doing, where they are, and do you know what I mean? Like I can get my head around it. A lot of them chords seemed like quite jazzy type chords, where it's like you're suspended, and once it starts getting into that realm, I mean, I do know suspended chords, but I couldn't actually tell you what they are. Um, but yeah, also the arm ache involved in Johnny's keeping that going, that constant like up and down of just one note, like that's some hand cramping. Which I think when we first started doing it, he was the one that was always wearing a arm, it's like sling when we first started doing Radiohead. I'm sure it was him. I'm sure it was his band. But yeah, great tune, and a great setting for them. I think it gave the feel of a bit like a Hosier. Hosier's got loads of stuff with him. Like he's got one where he's on top of a roof, but he's got a lot of him like in trees. But I couldn't actually work out whether they are it. I couldn't work out whether they are outside in like a kind of campfire setting or it's just a darkened studio. But it really suited a kind of camping vibe. I think even Tom York's look in this, he looked very rural, like he could survive in a forest. Do you know what I mean? Like he's just like this had the vibe of like you just chilling camping, and some dude comes in, just starts some hairy dude comes in, just starts playing crazy beautiful songs, and then he just walks off into the woods. Like Tom York's going to be that type of figure. Well, I think he is. Um, but yeah, the Tom York look that he had going on was fire. But the song itself, it's just like he's such a weird because there is definitely a kind of aggression's not the right word, but kind of an aggression to him and his lyrics, but it's so gentle. What was the one we did one where it was super like basically threatening almost, but it was just so softly done. But some of the things he was saying in this, um, to say them so gently, it's just yeah, this was a banger. This was a banger. And I have to check, hold on. Because I actually thought the CR let's have the butchers. CR78. Ah. CR800, CR78 drum machine. Yeah, that's crazy. I thought it was the keyboard. In the earth night. Ah, they didn't include him in this. What songs use CR78? The CR78 has been used in songs including In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins, I Can't Go For That, No Can Do by Daryl Hall and John Oates. We did a John Oates song, I think. But, and Mad World, I do love that song, But Tears for Fears. So you can digitally program. That's what I was just reading then. What was unique about Roland CR78? You could digitally program, I guess, different beats, compu rhythm, a nod to the NEC microprocessor chip inside that made saving custom patterns possible. So instead of just having to set it to one thing and just kind of use that, you could now set up, I guess, timings and whatever, so you can change up. See, my mate is well into that side of music, the kind of digital world. He's well into that sort of thing. Like, he tells me things about these drum machines and that like, yeah, it goes over my head. But yeah, no, that was fire. Great tune, great performance. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.